Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is the Hellboy 2019 Previews exclusive version. Now, we've already done an unboxing and revealing of the Hellboy 2019 regular figure, so this one is a special one that was available only through previews. You should probably be able to still get it. It's just recently released about a week or two ago. And usually the previews exclusive ones aren't as hard to get as the normal releases. So we're going to do an unboxing show off. As always, I really like the preview exclusive tin box. You can see everything in the back. Now the big thing, the difference is it comes with the Crown of Flames. And we're going to, of course, go through and show off all of the figure. For what I remember, the original figure I was fairly impressed with. I thought it was just a really nice version of Hellboy. Just looked, it looked really, really solid. A nice rendition of the film figure. Like I said, I really like the tin boxes. I really kind of wish that all of them came in that packaging, but it is what it is. Alright, so just we'll show off the figure. Underneath it has the trench coat. I will try to put the trench coat on. I'm usually not very successful when it comes to that, and the coats are kind of a pain in the butt to do with the various Mezco figures. So let's do this though. Show off the figure itself. Now, from what I remember, we have done the review of this figure, the major one, so I don't know how much we need to really go over with it again, but we're going to go through it fairly quickly. Let's do the stand test. I always like doing the stand test of the figures. No problem, stood really easily. Let's do the motion for those who might be new. We've got ankle up and down, back and forth. The top of the boot pivots. That's not a thing that happens all the time. Of course, we got the knee. Knee feels double jointed. Can get back pretty far. Hip. Normal amount of movement that we'd get in a figure. Arm stiff, but it's got the movement we'd expect. Really stiff, but movement is fine. Elbow. Can get up to that point, and wrists good. Head pivots to the side, back and forth, up and down, all around really good. And then the chest, a little bit up and back and down, up and down. Let's see if there's anything at the waist. So not anything at the waist. Detail, I think, is fantastic. It is really, really well done. Down, start with the bottom. The boots is always, I'm impressed with the treading on underneath the boots. Of course, we have the laces, all that. The shading on the boots is really nice. They do look realistic. The pants themselves look solid. We, of course, you see some pocket on the side and kind of the what looks like the actual work done for it. Pocket on the other side as well. We got the belt, lots of shading, I think is really nice. Whole bunch of pockets, tchotchkes. We of course have things like crosses, pockets, various. Yeah, that doesn't open. We got a spot to put his gun, his revolver. Just overall, really nice details on the actual belt itself. Of course, face. Looks really, really good. Great look of the figure overall. Hair is really solid. There's nice little some definition to it, some layers. The coloring to it, it's got a little bit of more than just black. There's some shading to it. Eyes look pretty decent. The eyes are kind of a little iffy on it. And then, of course, we got the back, the tail, more on the belt, and then the back here all the way down. And, of course, the red fist. Yeah, it's all about the fist when it comes to the Hellboy. Looks great. Looks like The Rock, as we kind of seen in the films. Different colorings, not quite as the same as the skin. Just overall, really, really solid figure. I think just as a depiction of Hellboy from the film, it's good. Extras we of course, have extra hands or extra fists to it. We've got an open-handed one. There is a one to hold things. You can put stuff in there. And then 3 other normal hands. As far as accessories, remember before we have a horseshoe. I do remember that from the previous one. We have his revolver. The revolver was impressive. If I remember right, the revolver did open up. So I pressed a little bit. It's kind of hard to see. The revolver chamber opens up a little bit. It does pop out. Let's see if I can, how far it can pop out. To the point that you can actually see some of the bullets on the side. So there's some good detail on the revolver. Oh, there we go. This might be even easier to see. I don't know how well it comes out, but you can kind of see it on the side, the bullets, and then you close the revolver chamber. So that's actually a really small detail that I think is really, really good. The big thing with this, of course, we have the sword, which isn't going any in the hands. Let's go with at hand. Very easy to get in. You see, I had no problems at all. But even cooler is you can do. Let's see, there's a flame. There we go. That's just a cool accessory. I actually think that's really, really cool looking. That's pretty neat. Let's do it in this hand. Easy to fit in. Nice flaming sword. Nice accessory. The big thing though on this is the pissed off. I call it the pissed off head. But we got the giant horns version of the head. And then the crown. It'll fit in. Question is, how does the crown fit? So it looks like it should. I see. All right, this is actually kind of cool. So let's see how easy you can do it. I have like no fingernails, which makes these figures really hard to do it sometimes. All right, so we got the horns. So if you want to do the crown, it took me a little bit to figure out. Took me a bit to figure it out. I really wish more of these figures came with instructions. So we pop off the back of the head. And the one thing I would knock with the Mezco figures is they don't come with instructions. So you oftentimes have to figure stuff out. The horn keeps on falling off. That's a little bit of it irritants. So we can do the flaming crown, which looks pretty badass if you ask me. And then let's put the sword in. Show off Hellboy in his full badass glory. That's pretty solid figure. That's really, really good looking. I like it. Let's see here. Let's bring the coat out. I'm not gonna put the coat on just because it really is kind of a pain in the butt to do these coats. The coat does look really nice. It's got the BPRD symbol on the back, BPRD symbol on the inside. For those who've seen me do these videos, I just struggle putting the coats on, and it's just not exciting at all. But really, it's the crown that's the big sell on this one with the horns. So this is a pretty cool version of it. I'm liking it. I'm really, really liking it. The first one I think looked really good, and the second one I think is also fantastic. Really great for fans of Hellboy. Let's do the gun in the holster. Yeah, that fit in no problem at all. That was pretty easy. Yeah, I mean this is a pretty simple figure. Like if you're a Hellboy fan, get it. Even if you're not necessarily a fan, I think, of the Hellboy film, the second one. You know, I think this is still a really, really good looking figure. You can go get it. Should still be available. We'll have some links underneath this video where you can get it. There'll probably be affiliate links. But, you know, with affiliate links, we get a small percentage. By doing that, you help support our site, so thank you. As always, just watching our video, you support us, so thank you for that as well. I think I got everything. I'm looking around, it looks like I got everything. I'm nice happy with that. Yeah. So, as always, much appreciated. If you want the latest Mezco news, if you want the latest Hellboy news, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, and Instagram, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep playing with your toys, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.